This week, the United States military loaded a nuclear reactor onto a C-17 cargo plane and flew it 700 miles across the country, from California to Utah. The reactor contained no nuclear fuel. It is, at this stage, a minivan-sized metal structure with no active nuclear components. The military flew an empty reactor across a desert and announced it had changed the course of history. The operation was designated Operation Windlord. The reactor was manufactured by a company called Valar Atomics. For those unfamiliar with Earth literature, the Valar are immortal godlike beings from a fantasy novel about elves and rings. The humans have named their nuclear energy program after fictional deities. Our xenopsychology division is still processing this. The United States Energy Secretary and the Undersecretary of Defense both personally boarded the aircraft and flew alongside the empty reactor. Upon arrival at the airbase, they held a press conference. The Energy Secretary stated, quote, "Today is history." A nuclear safety expert from an organization called the Union of Concerned Scientists described the event as a dog and pony show. He noted that the flight did not answer any questions about whether the reactor is feasible, economical, or safe. It demonstrated only that the United States military is capable of putting a heavy object on a plane, which, to be fair, is the primary function of a cargo plane. The reactor is now scheduled to reach criticality by July 4th. That is the 250th anniversary of the founding of the American nation. The humans are coordinating their nuclear activation timeline with a national birthday party. They plan to celebrate both events with explosives, though presumably of different kinds. There's also this detail: the executive orders authorizing this program transferred nuclear reactor approval authority away from the Independent Safety Agency that has regulated the American nuclear industry for 5 decades. The humans decided the process of approving nuclear reactors was taking too long, so they removed the people whose job it was to determine whether the nuclear reactors were safe. The company building the reactor hopes to begin selling power commercially in 2028, 3 years from an empty shell on a cargo plane to commercial nuclear energy. Our engineering division has asked me to describe this timeline as ambitious. I am told that is the diplomatic word. This has been Glorbnews.